Hi, this is Rob Hanley with the Durham Duplicate Bridge Club on Tuesday, March the 4th for the 499er game. We have two hands for you today, but before we begin, I want to remind you that you are all welcome to join us on Tuesday afternoons at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have less than 500 master points, why don't you come out and play, and you can see how you do versus what the videos say at the end of the day. All right, the first hand for today is number 6. So 3 passes to me. I have 24 high card points. Now, I could open 2 clubs with this and rebid 2 no trump to show 22 to 24. But in fact, I like to count 1 length point when I'm in no trump contracts. So because I have a 5 card diamond suit, that bumps me from 24 to 25. And instead of opening 2 clubs, I'm actually going to open 3 no trump, which shows 25 to 27. Partners jump to 6 no trump. Partner could have bid Stayman, use transfers, and so forth. So this certainly suggests partner has a balanced hand with no 4 card major, and that's exactly what they showed up with. They have 8 points, and opposite 25, that's 33, which is usually enough for 6 no trump. So the lead is Jack of Hearts, obviously top of a sequence. Doesn't give away anything on this hand. It looks like I have 3 spades and 3 hearts, that's 6. At most 2 clubs, that's 8, which means I need to find 4 diamond tricks. So in the end, it looks like I'm going to have to find that queen of diamonds, because if I don't, they're just going to cash their ace of clubs. Now, in this kind of situation where you have the king on one side third and ace jack 10 on the other side 5 times, generally speaking, you use the adage of high card from the short side, which means I should be playing the king from the dummy and then finessing towards my hand. And the reason you want to play the king rather than just arbitrarily playing a small one towards the 10 is because you want to force a singleton queen to drop under the king if it's there. And a final consideration here is, with my hand being so strong, I have lots of entries to my hand, and I want to keep the possible entries. It's just good habit to do this in the dummy on the weak side. So I'm not going to win this with the queen of hearts. I'm going to let it ride around to my hand. So once again, using high card from the short side, I'm going to play a small diamond to the king. And this time the queen dropped singleton. That's certainly fortuitous. There's no guess now. The diamonds are all going to set up. I had intended to follow by finessing in diamonds. That's just not necessary this time. So here we go with the diamonds. Now, of course, I don't want to get carried away here, because if I run all my winners and then play a club, they might still have an outside winner. So I need to drive out that ace of clubs first. Now the rest are mine. And I'm just going to claim those last 4 tricks. Okay, so we found 6 no trump, and to be honest, I think we would have found it anyway, even if I'd opened 2 clubs and rebid 2 no trump. My partner would have jumped or to 4 no trump as a quantitative raise, and I would have gone because I had an absolute maximum anyway. So either way, you end up in 6 no trump. All right, let's pause while we change for the next hand. All right, we're back, this time with hand number 10. Partner's open to heart. I have 11 high card points, 2 suited hand. I got 5 spades. I think I'll bid a spade. So partners jump to 2 no trump. This shows 18, 19 high card points and 5 hearts. Now, holding 5 spades, I'm still interested in playing in spades if partner has 3, and I need to find out if they do. So the way you do that is you bid 3 clubs. 3 clubs is not showing clubs. It is it's kind of like checkback Stayman or new minor forcing. In this case, because partner didn't open a minor, 3 clubs by default is the new minor. And it simply says to my partner, bid 3 spades if you have 3 of them. And there you go. Partner has 3 spades, and now I can raise the game in spades. I find it's usually easier to make 4 spades in these kind of hands then 3 no trump necessarily. I have a concentration of values in 2 suits. There really isn't, there's no advantage to being a no trump. So they've led the ace of diamonds. That's a bit unusual given that they're missing the king, the queen, and the jack. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 losers, the ace of clubs and the ace of diamonds. So let's play a small one here. They're following with that. I don't really see an advantage to be on one side versus the other at this point. I'm just going to let that ride to my queen. And now I'm going to draw some trump. The trump have split for me. There's the last one gone. And at this point, I'm going to play a club to the king. They return to club. That's fine. The king of diamonds will pitch my losing club, and the rest are mine. I have the ace king of hearts. And all the trump are out, and the queen of clubs is a winner. All right, so we're in 4. We made 5. That's a reasonable place to be. Now that we can see all 4 hands, let's look at the south hand at the top of the screen. That's my partner's hand. They have 19 high card points and 5 hearts. I chose to have them open 1 heart on this hand because I wanted to demonstrate the checkback Stayman approach to finding if partner has 3 spades for me. But ordinarily, I would tend to open that hand 2 no trump rather than 1 heart because I count 1 length point for the 5th heart, and that moves the 19 to being 20. On top of that, many people play puppet Stayman, so there is a way to disclose if the 2 no trump bidder has a 5-card major. And it also has the added benefit of protecting the 2 no trump opener's tennis positions. That's things like king jack doubleton, king jack third. You want to declare when possible when you have that kind of holding in a suit because the lead will be into that suit rather than through that suit. So it's always a safe hand to play the contract. But as I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat and get there. Either will work. You should be in 4 spades. It's easy if my partner opens 2 no trump. It's just going to be a transfer and then 3 no from me, and we'll be in 4 spades anyway. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.